Yes, I did.
Hey, Kadosh, they're saying your mic might be muted on the stream.
Every time.
Okay, so we totally need to do sound checks beforehand.
I need to just stop muting myself at the end of streams. God damn it. I'm not going to redo that and when I upload this. I'm not. Just not, no. I will however let everyone who's been sitting there know, the loot's been divided. It's been a bunch of gold and stuff. Everyone looted all the weapons and such, and the old man is offering up a home cooked meal for the people that saved his life. All right. So the old man with his walking stick, the dog's running up ahead, all happy and barky and everything. Wait, gold got divided. I missed it. Yeah, it was.
I don't think we divided it yet. We got 5 gold and 30 silver, but I don't think we divided it yet.
And 10 copper.
No,
we should consider setting up a ship fund at some point.
Yeah, we need a ship fund, so I think that's a very good idea. Especially the 5 gold. We have to pay the crew. After this, we might need to pay the crew now.
All right, so for now, it's just gonna go into a ship fund for the temporarily.
Yeah, for right now.
All right, I will let you all manage that. So you all follow Uver back to his humble home. Everyone looks at you with like a mixture of confusion, like a little. You can sometimes see a little fear in someone's eyes. You can see admiration in their eyes because they at the same time, because Uver is like one of the oldest members of this town. Everyone respects him, so if he likes you, people got to look at you with a certain respect. So after a slow trot to Uver's little homestead, it's a dwarf's home. It's gonna be a bit short for anyone that's that's human sized and taller and everything. He invites you in and says, "Come in, everyone have a seat. I'll get you all some drinks and I can have some dinner up and ready in 15 minutes." And he
like assistance with that. Teach me, you wise dwarf.
You're so kind. You're so kind, young warforged. I actually don't know if you're young or not. I just know that you're a warforged. But please, you saved my life today. Allow me to pay it back, even if you can't enjoy my food per se.
We can eat. We just don't have to eat. Jeez.
All right. Well, then I'll make sure I have some nice food up for you too. So he grabs a big flask of wine and a big flask of ale for everyone to enjoy, and then he goes back into his kitchen. You can hear that like the roar of the fire coming from the stove, and you hear some sizzling, and you hear lots of pots and pans moving around. As you're sitting there waiting, who here has proficiency in Arcana?
Nope.
I do.
All I have is a 0.
Okay, so our two
Mugger and 2 artificers, yeah.
All right. So our 2 artificers, as you're sitting there, you notice a special symbol, like above a fireplace, like not far from the table. It has a slight magical shimmer to it, but only you 2 can see it.
Well, naturally, we're gonna go over and investigate that pretty thoroughly.
100%. All right. What are you going to investigate about it?
Try to identify what it means.
Okay. I don't think you would need to roll up that. You know that it's like a version of a what would you call it? I guess it would fall under transmutation, or enchantment. As you're looking into it, you can identify that it's just a symbol, a magical symbol. You wouldn't know what it means, because since you're not from this land, but you do know that it's just basically just a. Oh, I don't know what more I can say besides that it's a symbol just hanging out over there. Is it carved or flat? No, it's just on the stone wall above the fireplace.
I'm gonna copy it down and notes that I carry with me.
Okay. I can actually give you a crude drawing of it, or I actually might have it downloaded into my computer somewhere.
Wonderful.
Oh, my notes are over here.
Dave.
Alright. While they're doing this, I'm going to sit back and kind of nurse my wounds because I'm still hurting.
No, I had the symbol written down, like printed out, or not printed out, but downloaded somewhere on my computer. I don't want to go searching for it, but so it might change later. But for now,
All right. I'm gonna
Can you draw for
set
me?
my
yeah,
settings real quick.
this is
I
the
think my
basics
headset's messed up,
of what it looks like.
so I'll be right back. Sorry.
Actually, looks familiar.
Two people dancing?
Happy pie. Oh my god. Alright.
Okay, someone just dropped from the call and it's screwing everything up here.
Oh no.
Who left the call?
Drakecon.
Okay.
I didn't leave. Sorry.
Okay.
My headset was messing up, so I had to disconnect and reconnect.
Oh,
Sorry.
Kadash wasn't here when we put out the warning. We, being Silo, Drakecon, and myself, might lose connection because we have bad storms going through our area.
No, I'm just having weird feedback on my headset.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but well, we do have storms coming in, but they'll be
Well, that
much
too.
later.
All right, so you guys got your symbol, and I just realized I can eventually draw it on the screen here.
Yeah, that's why I drew the face.
And what did you say you were gonna do, Brayden? Like while they were investigating?
Oh, I'm just kind of nursing my wounds because
Oh.
I'm still fairly hurt.
Oh yeah, I get you. You know, you're hanging out, you're nursing your wounds. You know, you're gonna get a good meal out of this. It'll be pretty awesome.
I'm trying not to show that I feel wounded, but so I'm sitting there but I'm kind of stiff and everything. But I'm like, trying to act like I'm still perky. But yeah, I'm hurt.
Gotcha. Just can't show any sign of weakness. I get you.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 minutes goes by. The two artificers are checking out the symbol and everything, trying to understand it. And the dwarf comes back with a nice, really delicious looking meal of a couple various meats. You identify beef and chicken in there, seasoned pretty heavily, and a couple of dinner biscuits that smell of honey. And that's about it for the most part.
Can I investigate it?
The food?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. I'm trying to learn how to cook so I don't kill people.
Okay.
Are you done investigating it?
You want me to roll for it? What are we doing?
Oh yeah. I guess. What am I? I don't. Sorry. I thought you investigate it, and despite whatever you would roll, you don't detect anything bad coming from it. It just
No,
looks.
I was just trying to find I don't know what food is, man.
But-
I'm trying to learn how to be a cook since apparently that's my job.
Oh, so you're just okay. You're identifying it, and yes,
I'm poking it what is this?
and yes. This looks like the flesh of a beast that was once alive,
Okay.
and it's been seared quite well, seasoned with herbs that may or may not be delicious, and now it's on a
noticeably
plate.
Taking notes down on this.
Maybe you can learn the recipes or something.
Yeah. I need a step by step.
What the hell
from
would
the
you
dwarf.
roll for cooking in this game?
Survival?
Yeah.
Yeah, survival. Yeah.
Actually, there are cook's utensils, but in lack of that, I would say survival.
Okay.
I
What's
got
your
tools for
survival?
just about everything else except that.
Wait.
What's your survival?
I just got a follow from someone named Dwarven
good.
Dad.
That's what
That
I
was a
meant.
while back.
Is your dad here?
Me? No.
No, Dwarvian.
No,
I was like, I'd be worried if that, if we.
that'd be weird.
Well, Dwarven Dad, thank you for that follow. So yeah, you got this delicious food. You consume it, and it feels and it just tastes of absolute deliciousness. You all gain the benefits of a short rest from this whole thing, or actually, no, screw it. Just make it a long rest. You're not gonna be fighting anything.
Okay. Full health, yay.
If you're long resting, Dave leans against a wall.
So
Stares at people.
as you're all eating, you there just speaks out like and is like, so what brings all of you here to Easttown?
Well,
Dead captain.
basically, yes. Our former captain was looking for. God, my character would know this. I'm bad tonight. What was he looking for again?
He was looking for someone who knew of a
We've
way.
been traveling.
He was looking for someone who knew of a way to open the ruins in the center of Paralim.
Ah, yes. He was looking for someone to open the ruins in the center of Paralim, but we specifically have been looking for information on the orcs who have been raiding the surrounding area. See, I remember that.
Ah, I understand. Well, yes, I am a person that knows how to open those ruins. And the orcs, but they are definitely more of a concerning problem. They are just all over the Ark, giving everyone trouble. But I understand you destroyed an entire ship of them, didn't you?
Yes, we were able to fight them off.
Amazing.
Once again, my companions here did quite well in that fight. I helped. I did a good job helping. We had 2 fights last week, and my character got knocked down in both of them.
Well, but you got up again, which makes it seem like nothing can ever keep you down.
Only if we get some whiskey drinks.
Vodka drink.
Cider drink.
Anyways, but we have. That's what our former captain was searching for, and though that is intriguing, and we may continue to search for it at some point. These orcs seem to be a much, as you said, much greater threat.
Well, they have been raiding Paralim for a while, and as both Easttown and Westtown, as I'm sure you've noticed, we are not the most well-equipped defense towns. We are very peaceful here, and when trouble comes by, it's a pretty rough fight. I'm the captain of the guard around here, but I'm far beyond my fighting days.
Hmm.
But luckily, I got old Jefferson to help protect me.
Yes, it's a good dog. Very good dog.
Oh, yes, he is a good pupper. Oh, yes, he is. He licks his face. Oh, good boy, good boy. Here's some chicken. And for the record, Panda, if there's something that you want to do, or I should say, Mugger, if there's something you want to do, there's a chance I might skip over it. So don't be afraid to type it more than once.
I am Dave.
Totally missing what's being talked about here.
We're evaluating his performance in the last 2 combat situations.
Oh, okay, I missed that a little bit.
Gotcha.
I thought you were actually talking about my performance score. It's a 3.
He stated his performance was a 3, and Torment said out of 10, and I said out of 50.
Hey, I took down the captain, so if we're talking about out of 50, I'm at least a 35.
We had to scrape you off the floor.
I landed out of character. I landed 3 attacks in both of those combats. 2 in the first one, and that 1 in the second one. Anyway, let's get back on topic. Well, Do you know of any information about the orcs, their numbers and their base, and a way to hit them without losing my entire crew?
Only that they are on the island north of Perilem. Their numbers I can't say for sure, but But if you've destroyed one of their ships, they must. I imagine their raiding crews must be pretty thin right now.
Sorry, no more your sauce to fit in there, so we're gonna do that.
Okay. Well then.
Are the cameras frozen for anyone else?
Oh crap! I forgot to bring. There we go. I had to minimize it so that I could bring up a couple of my charts and information.
Well, I appreciate the information, and though as I said, we're planning to go after these orcs before we go after this treasure my former captain was going after. But how do you open it? Just if it's no problem. If it is, I won't press the issue. I am not my former captain.
He sits there with his cane under him, resting his head on his hands for a moment. Looks at all of you. He looks above the fireplace. Can any of you see the symbol above the fireplace?
Why, yes. We did notice that on our way in.
Interesting. Well, then I might as well tell you, that symbol is the symbol of the Guardians in all of the Ark. Down there you'll find one of my old compatriots. What's down there? Well, first of all, do you know what Ludwig was looking for down there?
Not
We have no
specifically,
idea.
I don't think. So it's like either I'm forgetting out of character again or no.
I think just his lost treasure, right?
I don't.
He's just Dorman remembers something about Center of Ruins and opening them.
Right, the Center of Ruins.
And the lost treasure.
Right.
Oh yes, the great pirate treasure.
Right.
Some great pirate's treasure there.
Hall Wentworth's pirate treasure. I met him once, right back at the beginning of my career. I saw him get hanged by it in front of everyone. Fantastic to see that bastard go down. Well, I can tell you that you won't find the pirate treasure down there, but you might find something else of interest down there. My compatriot. It's been many years since I've seen my compatriot, but you might be open up to a whole new interesting world, and he might give you some interesting stuff. I can't say for sure. It's been maybe 200 years since I last saw him. His name is Coles. He's also a member of the Guardians. But if you want to find out more, you'll have to go see him yourself.
His name is Coles.
Coles.
Torment Horde, Coal Ass. Torment called him Coal Ass.
Thank you, Norman. That's quite funny. Thank you for the information, good sir. We appreciate it.
Of course.
For that and the good dinner we've had here today.
I appreciate it. And hey, if it's not too much trouble, he goes into a back room, and he brings out like a quill and a piece of paper. He jots something down on there really quick, and blows it dry, and folds it up and puts it in an envelope. If you do decide to go see him, Coles, please give him this note for me, okay? I'd appreciate it if you didn't read it for now.
Very well.
And if you do decide to do something about the orc threat, come back and see me again. I might be able to pull a few favors for you around here and get you some extras and get you some extra supplies and equipment.
Well, we did talk to the rest of our crew, but the orcs are, I think, on the top of our list of things to do.
All right, that'd be wonderful. And the people of this town and West Town would also be very appreciative too.
Okay. And once again, to reiterate what my friend Mugger just asked, where exactly would we find your friend Mugger? He's there in the center, is what you said?
You mean his friend Colas?
Colas? Yeah, I don't know why I repeated Mugger. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not hard to see you. If Ludwig was already there, you might have already seen. It's not that far in, like maybe a 10-minute walk from any direction to the center.
Okay.
And the gate should be very obvious.
All right. I looked at everybody.
Before we go, I'm gonna ask the dwarf in Dwarven if he requires anything to be repaired before we leave.
he has a nice chuckle. No. I thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I could tell you were crafted by a dwarf, weren't you?
By the finest clan in all the land.
Of course. He pats you on the shoulder, and it kind of makes like a I don't have any metal by me, but it makes like a metallic sound patting you. You take care. You two take care of yourselves. You got amazing eyes, especially if you can see that symbol.
Hold on, I can do this. That didn't sound well. Alright. Yeah, it's better.
Nice.
Axe on chainmail for the record.
Mine was a coin on a Yeti.
So if you guys are done, what are you gonna do next?
Probably go to the tavern to speak to the rest of the crew.
All right.
If that's what everybody wants to do.
I think that would be good.
All right.
Because we're going to need a crew.
So you
Tormund had good meal. Torts.
All right, so you all go back to the tavern, and everyone, the moment you all walk in, it's like all commotion stops. Everyone stares at you, like because they know.
Well,
And,
crew, it's been an interesting day. I believe we need to speak of it.
They all look around each other and like kind of mumble a bit to each other a little bit.
Who wants to find treasure and fight orcs?
Yes!
For money.
Yes! All
Good
right.
Torment.
I'm gonna signal over to the barkeep and be like, around for the crew.
Yes.
Yes! All right.
I'm Dave.
So if it's around for the crew, that's 3 silver on your part.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pay that.
So at this point is where all your rolls come in. So first, all right. Well, I as most of you know, I sent you all little gifts in the mail recently, and I think it's time we shared all that. So we'll start with our captain, who what you get, Brayden?
Whose mother accidentally fucking opened the package, so I've known about it for 2 weeks.
Captain Brayden.
Hello. Just does not work very well. Will not be wearing it very long.
All right. So Brayden has taken on the role of captain. When you go back on the ship, you will find this hat, and upon wearing this hat, you will gain the leader feat in the feat section of that I gave you.
Okay.
Just a quick description of that. People are naturally drawn to you. Once a week, you gain advantage when recruiting new sailors to your crew, and you also gain proficiency in persuasion if you don't have it already.
Okay. Roll that real quick.
Now, next up, we had a little bit of a competition between who would get the role of first mate. Had a little die roll competition. So whoever gets the ring is first mate, and whoever gets an eye patch is the quartermaster. So Sonya and Silo, or Tormund and Elatrix, I want you to open your packages right now. Gotcha, Mugger. Gotcha. So, Elatrix has gotten the ring. She won out on the roll, and she is now first mate. When you go back to your new first mate quarters, you find this ring, and when you put on this ring, you get the second in command feat, which I sent that to you in the feats section. But basically, to summarize, once a week you have advantage at quelling a mutiny before the fighting begins, and you too also gain proficiency in persuasion if you don't have it already. And for our eye patch quartermaster, you found this already. You found this when you got back on the ship. And when you put it on this eye patch, you gain the navigator's feat. And the navigator's feat,
Apparently, you have to turn it a bit for effect.
turn it what?
So you gotta turn it. Can't be flat. It's gotta be, across the head, like a true pirate.
It's not that easy. My head's not big enough for it. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, the navigator's feat, basically, it's a bit similar to keen mind. You have a mind that can keep track of it. You always know which way north is. You have an uncanny, you can know terrain and direction pretty well, and you also gain +1 to either intelligence or wisdom of your choice. You also know how many hours are left until the next sunrise or sunset, and you gain proficiency in navigator's tools and cartographer's tools. Next up is, let's do Dave. When Dave goes into his quarters of,
I am Dave.
It's gonna be so interesting. And you find your room. You don't technically have to sleep, but you find a lab coat. You find a doctor's lab. Wait, shit! You should have opened your package.
So that's what's in the pack. Also, question: how does Dave know to get to the room / know that this is his room?
We can say. I'm sure Mugger is gonna have an answer. Mugger tells you. Go to your room. You're grounded.
I am Dave.
So you go there, you find this lab coat. I'm sorry I spoiled it for you already.
I'm sad now.
But basically, when you put on this lab coat, you gain the feats, the Miak heal. I don't know why I call it that. The Miak Healer's Touch feat, which gives you proficiency with healer's kits. When you stabilize people with a healer's kit, they can gain hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. And you can also create bandages, like potions, salves, ointments, and reagents with materials found in the world. You have the capabilities of doing that. It's like something clicks with your undead brain when you put that on.
He puts it on, the arms tear off. Now he has an Arnold Schwarzenegger lab coat.
Well, it still works.
You have these feats written down, right? Because
I sent you all a document and I'm pretty sure a Discord message individually.
Oh, okay.
I never got anything.
I'm pretty sure I sent you all one.
You sent
here it
us
is.
the unearthed arcana ship stuff, but you may have sent us the other stuff as well.
I mean, I'm looking at Dwarvian. I sent one to him. I says that I sent one to you, Hunts. Sylokat as well.
Did you send it in personal?
Yeah, personal message.
DM? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. I put it in our group thing here.
All right.
That's way easier.
Next up, we got our
Do I get a healer's kit or no?
healer's kit. Sure. You find like 6 healers kits in your new quarters.
That makes sense. Thank you so much.
All right. Next up is the last person with a package, Dwarvian, or Kund.
What's it gonna be? The Krusty Krab. Alright, I got a spatula that says the Krusty Krab.
Freaking hard work. Just...
I'm not making you burgers.
Well,
Unless you like rat burgers.
I am Dave.
well, when you find your new cooking quarters, you find this wonderful spatula that once belonged, that as you can ascertain, probably belonged to a place called either someone called the Krusty Krab at some point, or a place called the Krusty Krab. You don't know for sure. Either way, you get the Gourmand feat, which increases your Constitution score by 1 point. What? You can this can allow you to prepare exotic dishes and with useful effects, and you get to use the newly made wild cooking table, which I will send that to you in a personal message right now.
Fantastic.
Wild cooking table.
I'm not gonna like put together a meal plan, am I?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I am Dave.
Okay, so apparently I
How
forgot
many
to.
times? What?
Sorry. Apparently I forgot to actually make it into its own document. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it where I have it, and send it to you in a message. Alright, wild cook table, copy. Dwarvian message. Oh no, your message is over 2,000 characters. Fuck you.
I'm gonna write it down anyways.
I'll get that to you soon, okay?
Okay.
Finally is Twistedpanda, who or Mugger, who unfortunately has an interesting living situation, but your pack, so you won't get yours for another like 10 days, unfortunately. But in your quarters, you find a magical golden hammer that gives you the fucking feat. Gotta stop closing these things. That gives you the repairman feat, which basically gives you proficiency in carpenter's tools. You get to add proficiency to any check involving the state of a structure and the extent of repairs needed. And once a day, you can instantly repair any broken part of the ship. So these are all the items that you find when you go back to your ship after receiving your roles here in the tavern. You know, basically, I'm gonna be the captain. I declare you my first mate, quartermaster, and I am Dave, which translates to doctor, and bosun, cook, all that. I gotta get this separate document made. But all that done, what is everyone's next move?
I am Dave.
Well, I gather the crew and I say, so, shall we go after the orcs first and get supplies and fame in this area, or should we go after the treasure that our captain has foolishly been chasing without enough information? We may have that information. We may have more information now, but
You're asking.
we have promised to go after the orcs.
You're asking the crew this.
I'm actually asking these guys before I talk to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Maybe orcs first.
I guess just specify when I say crew. I vote orcs first.
Yeah, I think orcs.
I sent you the document, by the way.
Tormund kill orc.
Yes, I agree. The treasure will be there. The orcs are a problem now.
They do seem to be causing quite a commotion in the area.
And another magic item, as Mugger says. Good.
He didn't necessarily give you. He didn't necessarily promise a magic item, but he did say that he could give you something.
No, that was from the other lady.
The other lady in the other town.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
The magic ring.
So, well then, I believe that the good dwarf said that he would help us get supplies before we attack the orcs. Or was that after?
That was after.
Ah, you give us supplies for after. Okay. So, we should tell the crew.
Take notes, Captain.
Yes, I know I should. Okay.
For the round of drinks that Mugger did in the tavern, did we get any people who were interested in joining?
Your crew is at pretty full capacity. You only need to find one new crew member to be at full capacity. Because you have a sailor ship which needs 30 people to operate fully. You lost one person in the fight, so you're at 29, and it can hold I believe 10 people like extra, which could be sailors of your choice, or you could have your ship be like a passenger ship, which people can pay you for to transit them to other places as you go. That's kind of the way that Ludwig was operating. It just as a nice way to bring in some side income to help fund everything.
Is Shiva still with us?
Shava? No.
Shava, okay. I couldn't remember if she was still with us. Alright then.
I mean, not with you particularly, but she actually is in the tavern, I should say.
Alright. Alright. I'm reading the
Talk
chat.
about these.
Yeah, I'm just checking it out now.
Okay. All right, Dave places his hand on Mugger's shoulder, and I said, "Do not touch him, decaying one. We have seen what you do to the likes of dwarves."
Oh.
Come.
I am Dave.
And then Mugger, I'm gonna intelligently watch each person as which one what looks like the best fit. So he's looking at the crew.
What are you looking? You mean in terms of like people in the tavern to recruit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you said we had the one left over.
Okay. So what are you looking for in a crew member exactly?
Well, someone who will work hard and is a sailor, because we need a sailor. And probably a pretty decent fighter.
All right. So looking around, you see you see some hardy looking men and women hanging around, but nothing. But you don't find it necessarily anyone that, based off just looks all alone. You can't really ascertain if they look like a sailor or if they look like a good fighter.
Hmm. Well, I go up to the barkeep and ask the barkeep if they know of any sailors who would be willing to join our crew.
Well, there've been a few people like that around here. Looking for some. I just got a question for you. You call yourselves pirates, or are you just sailors, or are you treasure hunters? What do you consider yourselves?
That's a good question. I don't know what our former captain would consider himself, but I see us as all-around adventurers. We'll gather what we can. We prefer to stay on the side of law, but the law isn't always the easiest to stay on the side of.
Complicated answer, I see there. Adventurers can do some good, they can do some harm. What you gonna do to us?
We're gonna go kill some orcs.
I do like dead orcs. They're bad for business. Alive ones are bad for business.
After that is
He eyes up your half orc friend too, as he says that.
some half orcs are good. This one seems to be. I haven't known many, but he seems to be good.
This one hates orcs more than you, I think.
Quite possibly.
Tormund kill orc.
He's good at killing orcs.
Very well. Puts down his glass. Hey, Jacob! Like a youngish looking, like not a kid, but like not an adult, like so, like a very like fresh faced adult stands up and says, "What's up?" Or in a different way, "Hey, what do you need? Ain't you always wanted to go on an adventure, be a sailor, go adventuring and see the world and such?" It's like, yeah. What about that? What about my dreams that you say are stupid? Well, these people are looking for recruits for their ship. Sounds like something you might be into. And fresh-faced Jacob comes up to you and says, "Are you the captain?"
I am the captain.
Oh, I would love to get out of here. I promise you, I'm a hard worker. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to sail. Not very good qualities, I promise you. But I'm a fast learner. I can promise you that.
Do we have a cabin boy? Someone who wants to
Somebody
swap?
wants a cabin boy.
Someone who can swap the decks. If you join our crew, you'll be doing nothing but cleaning. You'll clean every part of that ship.
Oh, I've heard what it's like to work on a crew. I'm willing to do the grunt work until you're ready to trust me with the big stuff.
Look at everybody else in the group. What say you?
I'm Dave. Dave walks up to the guy, stares him down.
How are you with potatoes?
I like potatoes.
Can you peel them?
Yes, that.
Yes, I can peel potatoes.
How
He's
fast? How many
still looking
potatoes an hour?
Still looking at Dave. I've never counted. I'd say maybe a couple hundred.
Can you carry a tune?
A tune?
Can you sing?
I ain't done it much, but I can't. I don't see why not.
I am Dave.
Well, all right. Got my vote.
Do it.
I'm not singing in the Navy.
I do believe this calls for a song.
Well then, I turn to the rest of the crew of the ship and say, "Well, boys and girls, we have ourselves a cabin boy."
Dave has been given permission to choke the new guy and lift him up to get his measure.
Measure
Not choke,
of,
just lift.
measure of what?
His spine.
As in, like, how brave he is?
At no point did Mugger say choke.
I am
he said
Dave.
lift. He said lift.
Okay, so you reach up. I mean, he's not the heaviest looking boy. You lift him up by the neck. Are you actually trying to choke him, or are you just trying to lift him by the neck?
Dave does not know the difference.
Okay, so Jacob's like,
Mugger, tell him to put him down. He does, and be more specific on your orders, please. He said drop.
he has the bartender like, you want me to? You think these are good guys for me to go with?
Excuse Dave. He's not the smartest and takes orders too literal.
Dave lifts up his hand axe, looks at the handle, shows up to the captain, and puts it away. He literally measured his spine.
He ain't gonna do that to me every day on the ship, is he?
I look at Mugger. No, he won't.
Okay. Then I'll be happy to be your cabin boy.
And Mugger also says, I mean, you didn't run after he dropped you, so you'll be great.
All right then. Count me in to be part of your crew. I mean, yay!
Just try not to scare away the crew, guys. All right.
If he runs at a mere grab, what good is he on the ship?
I don't disagree, but still, we should try not to kill every new crew member.
He's
Or old one.
fine.
So now you have a full crew of 30 people, 25 including yourselves. Anything
Let's
like?
just rearm the boy.
I look at him. Have you ever held a weapon?
4 plus ourselves.
I mean, I've held knives before. I've never exactly used them for fighting, but I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to try.
We do have those extra swords we got.
Yeah. Give him the choice of the weapons that we collected.
So he looks over the weapons. He grabs 2 short swords and he tries like being all cool, like twirling them around, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. He looks like a very untrained kid, like just that's like wielding weapons for the first time and feels like a badass. But even though he's just a dumb kid.
Okay, I kind of stand back and put the sword away, boy. Put it away. Someone will teach you how to use it. Don't cut your hand, foot, or other appendages off.
Right. Of course, Captain.
Braden,
Braden. Yes. Hi. Of course.
you should know your captain's name, but that is my fault. I didn't introduce myself. Let me properly introduce all of us now that you're part of the crew. I am Captain Braden Petrick. And these are my crew in no particular order.
I know Dave apparently.
Yes, Dave, our doctor, actually. So if he had hurt you, he could also kill you. Electro half hill. Tormund the half elf, or the half orc. Sorry, that was
orc.
He clearly knows us
Not
very
elf.
well, as you can tell.
that was my mess up, not Braden's mess up. I don't know why I said half elf.
You said it in character, sir.
Darn it. We got Mugger,
Green.
the Warforged.
Shade of
His
green.
brother. His brother Kund, also a Warforged.
Fascinating. Were they made by what's his name, Karis?
No,
No.
we were not.
Oh. Fascinating. Technology is amazing.
It is.
No
actually.
idea.
But
And Jacob. Oh, sorry. 4 silver. Tell him to. He's ready to leave immediately. 5 silver, not 4. I pulled a short sword and rapier out of my bag. No, he got interrupted before he even finished the question. Okay. So 5 silver. Make sure to be ready to leave immediately.
yeah, make sure he's ready to leave with us immediately.
Okay.
Go gather his stuff.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to leave now. Whenever you guys are.
Well, I think we should ready the ship. Look at the rest of the crew who are probably getting drunk, but shouldn't be too far.
All right. So is that all? Is that all you're gonna do before you guys head out?
I think we were already at the shops here in town before everything happened. Is Ludwig? So. But
Well, I have
also,
no idea what our stores are looking like. I'd like to take a
yeah, we need to
look
check
at
out the
that
ship
and see what we need.
See what we need. Food.
All right. So looking over the ship, you know there's a fair amount. There's a fair amount of supplies for repairs. You know, some extra boards of wood. Like definitely the supplies you need. Like literally the carpenter's tools that you would need to repair a ship. Like not enough to like repair if an entire section got destroyed, but enough to repair it if it was taking some heavy fire. And my daughter decided to scribble on the parts that have all the that have your supplies. So I'm gonna have to rewrite that. But you do have various meats and some vegetables that you can use for cooking.
You want to just do it like a per day kind of thing?
The way it'll
For
work,
supplies. Okay.
yeah, for like per day, and for cooking, like you can elect for you and your role. You can elect to cook if you want, or you can choose not to. And when you do, like I told you, there's the simple D20, or there's the advanced the blue table that you can go on.
Well,
But if you
cook every day,
well,
am I not?
if you choose not to, there is stores of like biscuits that are just like sitting out all day, but choosing not to will lower morale by 1 point.
All right, no, I'll cook every night, every day.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I also snagged some food and stuff from the tavern the previous night.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of potatoes, didn't you, or something like that?
Potatoes. Let's see.
Perfect.
Yeah, and rice. I think some raisins.
Gotcha.
And I have the notes that we got
Gotcha.
from the tavern as well.
Right.
The dried fruit. Yeah.
And there was the stuff I bought with my short bow, or traded for my short bow, which was, like a bunch, like 10 things of water, 10 water skins
Yeah.
of water, and
10 water skins, 5 pounds dried fruit,
Right.
yeah,
5
that.
jars of molasses.
Gotcha.
There we go. I had that written down somewhere, and I've lost those notes. I just remembered that.
Let's see here. Looking.
He traded the potatoes back.
I think I traded the potatoes back, but I got like 4 pounds of stuff, and I ended up with 3.
Yeah, Mugger, you definitely do have enough like supplies to repair holes that are too big for mending for sure. Looking for wood carvers and tools. You definitely have all that on there already. Like those are included in your carpenter's tools.
Hey, you can't read our whispers.
Those aren't whispers.
Those were.
No, they aren't.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm bad. Sorry,
I'm
I
looking-
didn't
yeah,
realize
this
it
is-
others.
Wow.
Like I legit see no whispers anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you could read those.
Nope.
I can read them.
Oh. Okay, good.
All right, so I start gathering the crew after we've checked the supplies, and tell them it's time to head out. We are going after some orcs.
All right.
What time is it?
In the day,
10:42.
it's yeah. It's like
in world, not for
okay.
us.
It's noon. It's noon. Like you haven't been in East Town that long.
Okay, I was
Like
gonna say because if it's close to night, we might as well wait until the next morning to set sail. But noon is not a bad time to set off.
Right. Well, technically, when it comes to sailing, there's really no bad time to sail off.
No, but I think there's some like superstitions to sailing off in the middle of the night.
I mean-
it was just,
You got a bottle of rum. You just gotta smash it on the hull before we go. That's the only one I know of.
Step on the ship with
That's
your
your
right
new
foot
ship.
first.
It's a new ship to us.
All right, then if you're all done in town, then oh wait, but also woodcarver's tools that are different than carpenters. I wouldn't say if you want woodcarver's tools, okay,
I think he's looking for more artisan.
Gotcha. Okay, so those would be a bit different than what you find in a. I guess you wouldn't be carving wood. All right, so then going to a nearby shop. Who manages the shop here? Okay, going to the shop, you see a young woman behind the counter, looking at you with surprise first, and then saying, "Can I help you?"
The silent part of it.
You wanted to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to go to the store. Booger says he's looking for the tools necessary to carve wood.
Okay. Yeah, I believe we have those. She searches a few boxes, not like in like a little confusion in her eyes, like kind of like she lost track of them. Like, okay, yes. She brings up like a box, like a mini box set, and pulls them out, and you see like pliers. You see like the carvers and like small knives of varying size, chisel and so on. Yes, yeah, thank you. You see all those things in there, like all the things necessary to carve wood. And she says, let's see here. I think I can part with these for 50 copper. She catches the silver like, oh, thank you so much. Papa will be happy to hear about this one. Thank you. And she hands you the carver's tools and everything. All right, so you got your carver's tools. She's got her silver.
Okay.
Big stick on the wall to walk back to walk back to the ship. Did you have one or something like that? I thought someone got like a big stick, like a big walking stick from the pirate fight. From the orcs before. Something like that.
I don't think so. Let me check my.
I feel like if we walk out of town and look pretty hard, we'll find one.
Can we assume that there's the navigator's tools and cartographer's tools on the ship?
Yes, they are all on the ship.
I assume so.
Yeah, since you're taking over the roles of the former people that held these positions, they would stand to reason that they would already have them in their rooms.
Okay.
All right. Well then, you look around. You see a big tree by you. You see a long stick that's perfect for walking, and you got your walking stick to go back to the ship with.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So then, if you're all done with that, we make our trek back out on the open seas. And let me just check my session notes quick.
Do we want to rename the ship, or are we going to keep the current name?
What's the ship even named?
I am Dave.
The
I can't remember. That's one.
this current ship is named the Dreadful.
The Dreadful.
Actual name. I'm not making that up off the top of my head.
Oh.
Okay, so we might want to rename it the Dreadful. So, definitely should have a vote for a new name.
Tormund laugh at Dave. He says new ship name should be I am Dave.
We're not naming the ship Dave or I am Dave. But thank you, Dave.
I am Dave.
You're welcome. But yeah, we should definitely have a new name for it. What fits us more than
Maybe
the
we
Dreadful?
should let Chat name the ship.
Quite possible.
Hmm.
That's out of character. It's like maybe we should let the crew. There we go. The crew.
The crew.
Oh, yes,
the crew. in the chat of yes. What does the crew think?
Part of the crew.
Beyonce.
So far you asked the crew, like, what should we name the ship? Someone says Black Pearl. Someone says, I thought we already were the Black Pearl. The Wily
Copyright infringement.
The Wily Siren.
Oh, I like that one, the Wily Siren.
Yeah, actually, I do like that one too.
I am Dave.
I think it's got most of the votes of this
Taco Tuesday. The poop deck. Beyonce.
Bay once.
The Wily Siren sounds actually like a ship. The other one's
I like
good.
It's it's almost like Whose Line Is It Anyway? Like, give me a ship name, and you hear everyone saying everything, and Drew Carey's like, all right, I heard the Wily Siren. We're gonna go with that.
Yes. That's exactly what's happening here.
He gets a silver.
Give that man a silver.
Yeah.
And you flick a silver to the crewmate that said it. Someone after you've already decided the ship, someone yells, Shark Spine!
Yar.
Alright, so you got your new ship name. You all head out and sail out to sea. As you all get comfortable in your positions, Brayden, in your room, as you're searching everything that Ludwig had there, you find a couple of things. Like, you find a map of the Ark, and you also find a small box, and inside the box you find a ring with a note on the inside. And the note basically reads, we're sad to see you leave, my friend. But if you ever find it, and I know it wasn't on the best of terms. I'll write this out for you later. I know it wasn't on the best of terms for everyone, but I still still wish you the best of luck in finding Garenhall Wentworth's treasure. I have a special ring enclosed in here. I promise you it will. And I'm sure you know what it is, and I promise you it'll help you on your journey.
Okay. I go find Kund and Mugger because definitely. I grab the map. I think, and they would. I grab the map because that's going to be useful for navigation. And but I'm sure that my two companions would be interested in looking at the ring. Maybe they could find out some information about it because I can't. Magic is above me or beyond me.
All right. So you go to them, you hand over, and roleplay the shit out.
What do you want, Captain?
Kund, you and Mugger. I found this ring in Ludwig's cabin, and I'm wondering if you either could find anything magical about it, or if it's just a keepsake of his that I might be good to sell at some point.
Oh, we could take a look. What do you think, brother? We'll go about our investigations and whatnot.
Mugger's apparently over the side of the ship, painting her name on the ship.
Damn. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
You tie amazing knots, Mugger, and you're able
He
to.
rolled a 21.
You tie amazing knots very secure, and you're able to successfully carve the wily siren onto the side of the ship. But yes, you guys were doing your thing.
Well,
Can we assume this is not happening at the same time?
I mean, it might be for all you know.
Well, if he comes to me and Mugger isn't there, I'm gonna be like, oh, it'll have to wait until he's done.
Oh, okay. So all right. So yeah, you wait until he's done. It takes Mugger. I don't know how fancy do you want to make it? Are you just going for like stick letters? Are you trying to go for like bold letters? Hella fancy.
Hella fancy. I'm going to be mixing paint colors up in this. All right.
So he goes for the fanciest
You
font
do
you can
scroll
find in Microsoft Word. God, how long would that take?
I do have a calligrapher's tool, so if you want to get real fancy with it.
I won't forget about it. We'll say that it takes a solid.
Okay.
It takes you the rest of the day to carve the fancy carving of the what are you calling it again? The wily siren.
The wily siren.
It takes a
Yeah,
full
the
day
wily
to
siren.
carve the wily siren into the side of the ship. Like I almost imagine like that episode when SpongeBob was trying to write an essay and he wrote the fanciest "the" ever. Just imagine a montage of that doing the wily siren.
okay. So I won't get the answer about what this ring for quite a while.
But you got your day. You got your whole day ahead of you. Is anyone going to be spending the rest of the day on the ship doing anything?
Taking inventory.
I am Dave.
Taking inventory. All
Yeah.
right.
Planning meals.
Gotcha. I will send you inventory. I will make sure you have your inventory before the next session.
Okay.
Had a couple too many distractions recently with all the moving and such.
Yeah, no problem.
Did someone else say something that they were doing?
I
Oh,
am
Dave,
Dave. Look in
Yankee.
chat.
Mugger up. Yank.
I spent some time studying whatever charts are there.
All right.
Well, I've given you the map that I found.
All right. I believe I do have a copy of the map that I can send you. And I think I'm just gonna share it in this group here, because there's no reason why you all wouldn't have the map, or at least have a reason to look at it.
Yeah.
Those are some fine women's shirts you got there.
Oh yeah, that's when I was working on. That's when I was working on the warlock, the warlock school T-shirt. Didn't work out.
Snarf. Oh my god, I need a snarf.
Okay, I don't have it with me, unfortunately, but I will make sure that you have it. In fact, I will just switch over the to this. That's the entirety of the map. We can just keep it there for now.
Dude, I saw Relk and I saw Wrecked.
Dave smacks Mugger's shoulder and walks away. Wait, thank you, Dave. Go back to what you were doing. Goon, did you need me for something? All right.
Okay. Now we can do the investigation on the ring. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess let's come over here. We have a ring to investigate.
All right. So you guys are making Arcana checks then?
Sure. I mean, he has detect magic. I have identify, so
So
we can figure out what we need to do about this.
yeah,
exactly.
So using detect magic right off the bat, you can detect that it's that the magic coming from it is transmutation, and the spoken. I think that's about the most that you can figure out. Identify will reveal that it's a ring of disguised self.
Ooh.
And let me just read through all of Identify first.
Basically, it teaches you any spells that are affecting it, how to use it properly, any additional benefits that you may get from wearing it.
Need to Google something in private.
Oh man, we'll leave you alone.
Gross.
I just realized I've been streaming off my disgusting Wi-Fi this entire time. There we go, Reddit. Reddit always has the best answers.
Yes, Reddit.
Okay. So Identify does detect that it's let me just bring up here. That it's a ring of disguised self. It can disguise the body, but it can also, in the same manner of the spell, but it can also disguise the voice too. So if you know what you want your voice to sound like, it can also make it sound like that as well. You can detect that there's something else about the ring, but nothing specific.
Okay.
Like, well, this ring will allow you to change yourself and change your voice.
Well, the
So,
voice
if you-
part is very interesting.
I wonder why he would need that.
Very interesting. Use it wisely. I'll give it back to him.
I shall. Thank you. Did it say how to activate it? Or do I just...
Merely, I mean, just put it on and use it.
Alright, so basically, once it's on, I can disguise myself as the one I think about,
Yeah.
but I have to think of it.
You have to think of the person that you want to disguise yourself as, or even if you just want to make up one, and it will also alter your voice however you want.
Okay, so basically, if I'm wearing it, it doesn't automatically turn on. I have to actually, basically, think of someone to disguise myself.
Exactly.
Okay, so I wear that son of a bitch, and you know exactly what I'm thinking.
Do I?
You know what I'm thinking.
No, I don't.
Basically, my character's always wearing the bandana like I usually am. I can take that bandana off now.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you put it on and you take the bandana off. You basically disguise the bandana off your head. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, the bandana. I just removed the bandana. I have no
Okay.
reason to wear it now.
I get where you're going at now. All right. So you got that going on. He takes the real bandana off and disguises it back on. Fun uses. So you had your first day of travel and everything. Do you want to, Kuhn, for cooking? Do you plan on doing any? Do you plan on how do you plan on doing it? Do you just not doing anything? Simple roll or wild roll?
Do simple roll.
All right. Roll the d20.
Roger. Ooh, jeez. Ugh.
And whatever your proficiency is, you get to add it. Wow.
Okay. All right. I rolled a 1.
And
That one.
proficiency.
So
You made a robot to cook. I don't care what you guys have to say. All right.
He's
So-
new at it.
you took the meat out and started cooking it, but you didn't like clean it up because it's like covered in salt so that it doesn't rot right away.
Okay.
So you cooked it with all the salt on it, and to keep things from going bad, it has a fuck ton of salt. So everyone
Perfect.
eats the saltiest meal they've ever had.
Cholesterol.
Yes.
Jacob.
Iron Dave.
So morale was once at 20. Now it's at 19 for that failure.
Oh no.
Jacob,
If it
do you have any experience in cooking? Can you help Kun?
I'm sorry, my mom did all the cooking. She made the best chocolate chip pancakes I ever had. I wish you
You
would.
come into my kitchen, you'll lose a hand.
That's okay. I wish my mother was alive.
Oh.
So that was day one.
Well,
So,
yeah.
that's day one. Day two, the waves are in your favor. There's the wind is at your back. You're sailing towards. Just to confirm, you're sailing towards the orcs, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Towards the orcs.
So from East Town to the orc camp, it's gonna be about Let me just go back to the other place. Well, I don't.
Yeah, 'cause this map doesn't have East Town and stuff on it. So.
Yeah,
Or if it does, I can't see it.
it's super small. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the towns aren't written. It's just parallel. So
Yeah.
It's like it'd be a solid day's travel to the island. But if you want to save yourself some time and get closer to the orcs, it'll be like a day and a half.
Okay.
So around noon the next day, you arrive. Kun, do you plan on cooking a meal before you go or no?
Do it right now. Why not?
All right.
I quietly look at the rest of the crew. Brace
Hey.
yourselves.
All right, so you cook an edible meal. No one's unhappy. You learn that most meat will be fine as long as it's not salted to hell, and no one's unhappy with the meal.
Everybody had extra rum.
It's like the episode of Futurama where Bender tries to cook. Someone says that's exactly how I'm picturing it. Honestly,
Yeah.
Not too far off. Yeah.
so you guys sail up. You guys sail up on the shore. You basically get the ship up on the beach. You have the crew pull it. Not necessarily too deep. Well, how do you plan on having the ship? Do you plan on having it like pulled onto the land, or do you plan on having it like anchored at sea?
Anchored at sea, we can row boats to it. I would be like the safest thing for the ship.
All right.
It would be a bitch for us if we have to run, but it's the safest thing for the ship.
Okay. So you leave your ship anchored, and you decide to take the boats going onto shore. Do you plan on taking any of this crew with you, or do you plan on leaving them, on the ship? Just so you know, their fighting skills are that of like a sailor NPC, which is like half a CR rating of half. I want to say.
Yeah, they're pretty poor at fighting, so having them with us on the beach probably isn't going to be that helpful. I don't say this out loud, by the way. This is just me thinking. So I would
Iron Dave.
probably leaving them on the ship is best.
All right,
Or do we bring the wee one with us?
Jacob.
You want to bring?
He seems
You want to bring
eager
Jacob?
enough.
He can guard the boats back to the ship and keep them ready.
Mind the boat.
Yep. Find the boat.
Oh, okay. I'll watch the boats for you, sirs and ma'am, and robots.
And if anything other than us, comes to this beach, go back to the ship.
Of course. Whatever you say, sir. I will do that.
Dave stares at him, flexes his fist, and goes, "I am Dave."
Yes. You've said that many times.
I will not have the death of a child on my hands. All right.
I mean, he's 18.
Okay. Yeah, he's a
They're all
child.
co-parents now.
6-way co-parents. God, that's gonna be hell
All
in
right,
divorce
Jacob,
court.
this is how you fight.
Foreman does not want alimony.
I'm not
out.
good with children.
Alright. I do not believe we should go charging into this island. I think we should scout. But out of character, I think we should take a small break.
All right. Yeah, we've been live for an hour and a half now. We can take like a 10-minute break if everyone needs.
Well, I need to dope my dog. It's starting to get thundery. He's getting scared. So
Okay.
That's fair.
I gotta.
All right, everyone. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so. You know, have yourself a snack, get a drink, go to the bathroom, cook yourself some hot dogs or whatever. You know what?
Don't
Go.
oversalt the meat.
Don't oversalt the meat, and
No, do it. It's
I
delicious.
am Dave.
and we'll be back after these commercial breaks that we don't actually have.
Technically, you do, because you are affiliated. You could run a commercial break.
Technically, I could,
Technically,
but I'm
that
not.
would be a really dick move.
I'm not
so.
gonna. No.
Yeah.
I think
All right,
I've
I'll
done
be right
that
back.
twice or something.
I did it, I think, once to figure out how much money was gained from it or whatever, and it was like, nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, like a penny or something.
Yeah, you get a penny per viewer, and it's like, no. I was like, I don't want to torture my people for that. So.
Yeah. I ain't that greed.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, not worth it.
Yeah, I would much rather have people enjoy their stay here without me trying to make money, because it's not what it's about.
Right.
So.
Interesting. With when Drakecon puts up that screen, it switches where everyone goes.
Yeah, it's weird. I noticed that too.
Yeah, like now I'm where Tormund is, and like Silo's where
wow.
Sonya
I'm
was.
up in Britain, yeah.
Sonya's where Kund is. Mugger stuff.
Because it probably drops him down on the bottom row, because
Yeah.
it did it for me too.
It puts him as Dungeon Master, and that ain't remotely right.
Dwarvian. Patch better. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
hard to get
it
on,
wasn't
and then
me,
I
was
found
saying
it. I found the adjustment for it. So
Panda was commenting that it has to be at that angle. I was speaking for him,
Yeah.
but it's good.
To
I like
be-
it. It looks good. Perfect.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say to be fair, this is not like a professional eye patch.
Oh, it's not like one of the tri patches where you got
Yeah,
the...
where you've got like the two of them coming. You
Yeah.
have like the one on the other side.
Yeah, Jordan, with yours, I wasn't sure what to get you until you mentioned that you started cooking on Saturdays or Sundays, whatever one of those days. I was like, okay, I'm getting him a spatula, and I thought
It's
SpongeBob.
actually a really nice spatula, man. I'm not gonna use it for spatching, but
I'm not gonna lie. I put on the eye patch, and Coffee gave me a look. This might just be
Hey,
used for
good luck.
more role playing
Hey, can you read it? Can you read
than
this one?
D&D.
Oh my God.
So
Maybe she has a thing for Solid Snake.
Oh,
Oh,
it's gonna be a good
Solid
night.
damn. Definitely the solid snake.
someone's gonna be the snake eater.
Oh Jesus!
Shit.
So does that mean the snake is solid?
Let's do
Is
what
it
Mr.
Silo?
going for you.
I thought Silo frozen. I thought Silo's camera froze for a minute.
I hope
no,
he's not
but I have
liquid
gotten
snake at
really
least.
good at standing or like sitting still and
Yes, you have.
You look like you're frozen.
Waka 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 waka.
What's really funny is whenever I get going and then all of a sudden.
Oh, everything's all jacked up now.
Yeah. Huns, how's your back doing?
Oh, a lot of pain still, but I'm in bed now.
All right. That's
Jelly.
a seamless transition from the tub to the bed. I didn't even know you did any of that.
Like transition that fast. I don't even need pants.
I was quiet for a while. I wasn't involved in a lot,
Oh yeah, well, you mostly just say I am Dave.
so it was very easy.
How about them storms?
I ain't got none by me.
Dude, I had 4
Yeah.
tornado warnings while we've been playing.
Or tornado warnings? Jeez.
Wow.
Is it just like everywhere but the Midwest that's getting storms right now?
We're getting storms out here.
Really?
Yeah, well, now it's just like thunder and a little bit of rain, but it was bad earlier.
Maybe I'm just unobservant. I'm gonna look outside.
Yay! Storms across the Midwest. Give me my radar, you piece of crap.
So I was reading the feet, and when you said that, I read that one feet that says Gator.
The what?
There's
You're
a feet that
reading
says
feet?
the feet. Yes.
I mean, some people have that kind of fetish, whatever.
We ain't got no rain out there. It just feels like it could snow any minute.
It looks like here in probably the next 30 minutes or so, that's when Drakecon and I are really going to be facing a lot of nasty stuff coming.
All right.
I mean, I can hear the thunder now, but like, looking at the map, he's gonna have a red splotch go over around where his house is, and then I've got a whole line of storms about to hit. So,
Gotcha.
actually, we can future cast this thing and find out. We may luck out. It may be after midnight.
We asked Jacob what his dreams are. What are your dreams and aspirations, young one?
Well, I always want. Growing up in Easttown, it always sucked. I mean, I always wanted to leave my hometown and just go out there and live my life and go adventuring and see the world. And sailing always sounded like the best way to do that.
What did you ever see yourself doing
You
on
got
such a ship?
duped. No.
I always imagine it being like amazing battles with pirates at sea, rescuing damsels in distress, going into taverns and out drinking the best dwarf there.
Ah, good luck with that.
Thank you, sir.
First
Nope,
rule.
can't get back in my head.
Sarcasm. Now, you see what just happened right there? Sarcasm.
Right? Yes, of course.
All right, I'm back.
How many push-ups can you do?
I want to say like
As many as it takes.
20. But if
Do
he,
25 right now.
all right, he like right here on the boat.
Yep, right here on the boat.
Well, okay. He gets down on all fours and starts doing push-ups. He can't do he fails to do 25 because of the rocking of the boat and everything. He craps out at about 14.
Ah, you're gonna need to do better than that.
Right, sir. I'll practice every day.
Twice a day.
Twice a day, of course.
Don't forget to clean the boat too.
Yes. I got my smock and everything, or not smock, my rag and everything.
Ah. Apparently, I'm doing push-ups now.
All right, so is
I got
everyone
12 strength. I can do 20 push-ups.
is everyone back and ready?
I am.
4 times a day. Jeez. You damn right. He's gonna be jacked by like age 16. Well, how old is he right now?
He's 18.
He's 18. Oh yeah, by negative 2
Go
years.
back in
he's
time.
gonna be jacked.
All right,
Time travel,
so
it's a thing.
Yeah.
so you all
I'm a
travel.
scientist. I'll figure it out. Sorry.
You all travel on. You all sail onto the shore. You tell Jacob to watch the boats and I should say boat. You can all fit on one boat, and get out of there when if trouble comes by. And I believe you said it's probably a good idea to scout the area.
We have two, both rope. We're really 3 stealthy people.
Indeed.
All
We
right.
should probably scout the area.
So, let's see here.
But as captain, I should stay back. My perception is shit.
Yes, Captain. We don't want you to do too much for it, right?
Torment help look for stuff.
All right. So Tormund's going out. Is anyone else going to be scouting out?
Yeah, I just rolled stealth check.
Oh, okay.
I'll be going, but it's just I'm just saying my perception. What the? Why? It's like one of my main stats. Why the hell is it so low?
Getting carried by Tormund and Kund again in the stealth department.
And it looks like okay. So I guess Mugger and Dave are going with you.
Maybe the 3 of us should stay back.
How many are scouting?
It looks like everyone is scouting but you right now.
Okay, I guess I'm good too.
I don't think we're all scout. I think it's more like we're.
Maybe I should go.
Oh yeah, let her go.
Yeah,
She's got
Yeah.
this.
yeah. We.
I was gonna
I am
say.
Dave.
All right. So you all go out scouting in the best stealth way you can possibly go. And you.
As we start to make too much noise, I kind of hold us, making too much noise back. Just like I motion us to make it too much noise. Like, I shake my head. Nope.
So the area that you're in is mostly hills and flatland with some trees up here and there, and nothing that stands out to you. What's everyone's does anyone have a passive perception above 14? Or actually,
perception is or passive is 10 plus your perception.
It's
Oh
10
yeah,
plus
sorry,
your
yeah, it
natural
is. It's
stat.
plus wisdom. Sorry,
Yeah.
I've got a passive perception of 15.
right, and also your main mortal enemy is orcs, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as a racist ranger against the orcs, you're definitely on toe. You're able to find the orc tracks, the orc droppings, the orc everything. You know exactly how to get to their camp. And these stealth, with these stealth rolls, I'll just say that you're all moving at a slow pace. Let me just read this favorite enemy thing. Wisdom survival checks to track your favorite enemies. I'll just forego that. It's not like you're trying to find like a particular person. It's like literally a camp. You know, they're pretty easy to find even without a check. So
we were just trying to be quiet, not to give off that we're there.
So moving at a slow pace, you're able to find like the orc camp, which is you're able to find like 7 huts, roughly haphazardly like built in like no particular order. There are a handful of orcs out there. There's a big fire. You can see that there are scouts like standing up on like the distance of some hills. It definitely seems like more orcs than should be at this camp. Like if people were gonna live here, there are definitely more people out at this camp than could possibly like live inside the huts, which is giving you insight to the fact that there's probably more.
Okay. Tormund, calm. We don't want to rush in just yet.
Torment
Oh,
ready to kill orc.
Also, I should let me just check something out here. Where's your character sheet, Tormund? There you are. Tormund, you can feel the keystone compass in like start to get warm. If you remember what that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you also pulled up my sheet, which I have up, and put it right to it.
We all know now.
But yeah, you pull it out, and it's not pointing at any orc in this village, but it's getting warm, and you see it pointing off in the distance.
I'm gonna keep this to myself, even though everybody kind of knows. But I'm gonna keep this to myself.
All right.
Well, we don't know as characters. We just know as IRL.
Right.
Yeah.
Just let me just get that. There we go. Personal thank you to Sir Biscuit for bringing that up there, because I'm a dum dum that can't remember anything. And let's continue here. You see, basically counting out, you see a total of maybe 20 orcs around the area. At least 3 of them standing on posts, like not exactly posts, but like on top of hills, like scouting out, keeping eye out for anyone coming in by. And the rest of them are like in camp.
Tormund's gonna pull out his bow and just go ahead and knock an arrow, just in case.
All right.
Iron Dave.
Dude, if he's starting to do that, I'm gonna pull my turret up then.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in stealth.
I'm gonna stay in stealth, but
Yeah. All right.
I'm on edge.
I look at the rest of the crew and say 20 orcs. Believe we can take them? I'm confident in my abilities.
Yeah, I definitely can.
You
Ignore.
shouldn't be.
It's like out of character considering the fact that I've been knocked out twice. So.
Oh wait. So wait. You said that you think you can take them.
I said I was confident in my abilities.
Okay. Are you actually confident,
I'm
or
asking to...
are you lying?
Oh, am I actually confident?
Yeah.
Okay, out of character? Hell no. In character? Yeah, I'm good.
Gotcha.
I mean, Braden is bluffing here. Okay, out of character, Braden is bluffing here.
Wait, so
But,
Braden is actually bluffing. He doesn't
Yeah,
think.
he is actually bluffing.
I think we should
Okay.
have a conversation about this
Okay.
before anyone takes a shot.
When Braden says that he thinks that he can take them, you suddenly see his ears get pointy.
Okay.
We all knew he was
Iron Dave.
Well,
He said that he told all of us that.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a tell.
Ah. Well,
Okay, do I notice the fact that my ears just
No,
decloaked?
no. I mean, is the bandana still off your head? You don't know.
I'm not
Okay.
paying attention to him. I'm getting ready for a battle because I just saw our orc hating ranger over here getting ready to fight.
Just had to know that. So, how are you guys gonna go about this shit? I mean,
Is there a way we could use that? Someone could use that disguise ring? And, like, do some reconnaissance or something?
Absolutely.
True. It is. It is disguising my ears quite nicely, isn't it, fellas?
Yeah.
Like maybe someone that could, I don't know, poison their food or something, or I don't
Oh, I see where this is going. I don't got my salt with me, okay?
know.
You didn't kill anybody, but less salt, please.
Listen, salt is good for the
I
body.
on Dave.
It's true. It kills germs.
It is a mineral. It's good for you, okay? I am made of like 30% salt.
As a human or Warforged?
Warforged.
Okay.
As a streamer, 100% salt.
It's nice.
That's the
Vegetable
last
intolerance
sodium.
is in play.
Comment to the game.
I think that Eldrix is onto something here. The disguise may prove helpful.
Like, does anybody have proficiency in like medicine? Could that make poison? Or maybe survival?
I think if one of us does. but I don't think we want-
Dorman knows all sorts of different tricks.
Mhm.
Let me think.
With my 12 minutes of cooking expertise, do I know how to make a poison?
I mean, maybe.
Do you want to make a poison?
Do I see any shrooms around?
Oh, hold on a second. I mean, making poison. So be looking for poison. Make a if you're gonna look for poisons, I would say make a survival check.
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
Why not? I can't really.
You don't
I
find
can't help, but I can't hurt.
you have 0 success in finding Tormund 10, Lelatrix 15, Captain Braden 15.
A lot of 15s.
So, Elatrix and Braden don't find any. They don't find any any poisons, but you do find like nightshade, which is like a known, which is sorry, you don't find mushrooms, but you find nightshade, which is which is a pretty well known poison from throughout the world.
Okay. So we can make this. We can put this into their food. Well,
Now,
I
who
think
would
I know which one of us would be the best into there, but which
I
one
am
of you
Dave.
would- Not you, Dave.
Don't send Dave.
Yeah, bad idea.
I for some reason I don't think there are many orcs named Dave, and no offense, that's all you can say. So
I am Dave.
All right, Captain. Who would you think would be the best one to go in there and try to attempt this espionage?
honestly, me or Elatrix.
Yeah, do you think maybe deception or persuasion would be a better skill for this?
Deception.
Yeah,
And with
probably.
the ring on it, you'd probably get an advantage to it.
True.
True.
Do either of you speak Orc?
I do speak orc.
Oh shit! I do not. Common, dwarven, and halfling. So you probably be
can-
best.
I can.
Yes, I know, but could you control yourself while you were in there and not just kill them before poisoning them and leaving? I'm gonna take that as a no.
We sent Jacob in.
He probably does not know orcish.
I'm just reacting to chat.
Yeah. So I believe I am the best equipped to go in there.
All right, so it's going to be Captain Braden who's going to disguise himself as an orc and go sneak in there and put 2 shades of put 2 leaves of nightshade in their food.
Yes.
All right.
What do I need to roll to do this? I mean, I know the disguise will pop on me once I think of it, but what do I need to? roll.
I don't know if food would be the proper way to go about this. Perhaps they're mead. Orcs always have mead.
That is also a good idea.
Grog.
Or
Give it to
grog.
their grog.
You would probably mask it better as well.
Quite possibly.
While while Brayden is going down there, I'm just gonna keep my my bow at the ready and aimed.
I appreciate that.
All right, so Brayden puts on the disguise self as an orc, looks just like him. It's a very impeccable disguise. He steps down.
I know what an
Oh,
orc
sorry.
sounds like, so I know what an orc sounds like, so I'm mimicking the voice too.
Gotcha.
Yay for me.
So, walking into the camp, like I said, you see 7 haphazard buildings, no particular order. There's a big fire pit in the center that does have like a big pot in the middle. And you do detect the distinct taste of you do detect the distinct smell of alcohol coming from it.
Okay. Well, then I walk towards it. Are there any mugs just laying around?
Mugs? Yeah, there are a few mugs around.
All right, so I pick one up as I walk up to the center, dip the mug in, and then as I pull the mug up, I drop the leaves into the center. I'm guessing this is a sleight of hand check.
There's only one orc nearby you, sitting by it. He's drinking his cup, not really paying attention, but yeah, we'll call it. We'll make it we'll make a sleight of hand check. But you do have advantage. He is pretty distracted and drunk.
Okay, good, because that moves.
You are able to successfully slip two leaves of nightshade into the pot, and you immediately start to see it get wet and start crumpling up a bit, and you have successfully poisoned a big pot of grog.
I drink.
Well,
I raise the glass up to my lips as if I'm taking a sip, and I casually walk away from the center.
And as you take a sip, the orc looks at you and says, "Good grog, eh?"
Always the best.
Do you actually like the grog or no?
I didn't actually take a sip. I just raised it up to my lips and put it down.
Okay. Then. Okay, as you say, the best. Your color as an orc goes from a dark green to a much lighter shaded green.
I forgot that. Why the hell did I forget? Oh, because my character doesn't know that.
And the drunk orc is eyeing you like, ugh. Not really saying anything, just trying to see what just happened to you.
All right, do I notice that he's looking at me weird?
Yeah.
All right, so I look to see what he's noticing. I'm guessing I noticed that my colors changed.
Yeah.
All right. I try to concentrate on the ring to change myself to make sure I'm shifting back into an orc. Does that work?
Nope, it does not.
Shit.
Awesome.
Then I am quick stepping out of here. Not too fast, but fast enough to get out before they...
Do you notice him struggling with this? How far away is he?
You can definitely from the distance you can definitely see that he became a lighter shade of green, looking more like a half orc than a regular orc.
How far away is he?
I want to say a couple 200 feet.
Okay, never mind.
So you do the fast walk that quickly walking through the halls, because you can't run through the halls in school, but you have to use the bathroom, so you kind of walk running. You just gotta get up.
It's you gotta get out of here.
You're definitely getting some eyes on you. Nothing. No one's saying anything. No one's doing anything. But you're definitely getting some angry eyes.
Yeah, I've readied one of my daggers. It's hidden in my sleeve, but I've readied one of my daggers.
You're able to make it out. You're able to make it back to your group without anyone following you.
All right. I get to him and I go, I drop the disguise as I get there, and I'm like, okay, so that basically went without a hitch.
What happened to your color?
I'm not 100% sure. Do I need a roll to see if I figure out that every time I lie, the disguise wears off? Or
No,
do I just figure it out?
It sounds like you just figured it out.
Okay. It's like my character's fairly intelligent. All right.
Every time you fail, basically you find out that the ring is cursed now. Every time you lie in disguise, part of the disguise fades away.
Okay.
I'm Dave.
So this is not this ring's disguise is not perfect. I can't lie while wearing it.
You have to get creative with your statements then.
Sure. I'll be perfect at that.
Give it to Dave. I am
Oh,
Dave.
that's a lie.
You can't lie. That's not a lie. That's the least lie that any of us will ever speak ever.
Okay, out of character, one of my personality traits is I lie about almost everything, even if there's no reason to.
Well, okay, well we don't know that.
Well, no, you don't know that. I know that. And I'm given a ring that if I lie, the disguise goes away.
It's also a cursed item though. You might have to have that specially removed.
Okay. I'm just saying this is going to be an interesting because my character's natural instinct is to lie.
if Dave wears a ring and he speaks, does it disguise I am Dave to real speak?
Oh,
Oh.
good question. Or when every time he says "I am Dave," does the disguise get better? Because he's speaking a true truth, like the truth of all things.
We'll look at this when we get back to the boat. Right now, we have orcs to worry about.
All right.
I was expecting you to fail when you walked in there, so I'm ready.
Well, we should give time for it to work.
Right.
But of course.
So you poison the grog. It's not long afterward. You know, they ring the. Actually, a couple hours later, around dinner, you hear the bells of ding, 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 ding. Everyone comes back really quickly to grab some food and some drink. Basically, every single orc takes a drink of the grog. None the wiser that they've all just been poisoned. And about half an hour later, you start to notice they're all starting to look a little weak. And even two of them at the camp collapse to the ground.
Right. I think it's time we move in. Tormund, think you can take the scouts out?
Tormund kill orc.
Yep. And you're correct, Silo. I did take that from onboard.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move and let's see, just outside of range is going, or just out inside of my range with the longbow is going to be 150 feet. I'm going to
Is
start
that the outside range or the?
That's the inside.
Can
So
you
I
roll
got
try
two
and be
ranges,
updated?
150 and 600.
Okay.
So 150 is the one you can do without a penalty.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So, and I'm going to. How are the sentries? How are the scouts set up?
The scouts are a bit farther away. There is one that would be within 150 feet of you, but the other two are too far away.
Okay, so for that one, and it's just one.
Correct, one that's by you.
Okay, the one. Making sure there's not a pair. Killing two at the same time is a hard
Now
thing.
you've been here for several hours. You would know if there was more than one.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna aim and concentrate. And do I have anything I can use to aid this?
Is there Roll20 map for this?
I'm making it right now. I didn't expect you guys to go this route, so I'm improvising on the fly.
My bad.
What, you
No,
expect us
that's
not
you're
to fight
good.
them?
I mean, in all honesty, I was expecting the allure of the center of Perilym to be more interesting, But I knew this was an option too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was my vote.
I felt we kind of killed Ludwig to go away from that. Or Ludwig, so.
No.
So, I am not going. I was going to cast a spell, but I think that would actually probably gain his attention. So, well, hold on a second. This is definitely out of character. If I cast Hunter's Mark, is my mark gonna actually know that I cast it against him?
I don't think so, because that's a personal thing for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you guys
I'm
gonna move you guys to a new map.
Well, yeah, best to do that so I can actually see what's going on, because I'm gonna have to move closer to be able to.
This is not
do that.
100% accurate of everything that's happening, but imagine that orc that's on the left by you guys. That's like the one that would be closest to you. It's still 150 feet away. Just pretend it's not that close. Pretend it's not like 30 feet away.
Whoa, that's a lot of works.
That's a lot of works.
Okay.
I told you there was over 20 of them.
Woof.
Yeah. I think we might be slitting a few throats tonight.
Yes, but keep in mind that they're all weakened, which
Weakened,
means
but not
weakened.
dead.
But that may also mean disadvantages. It may also mean.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm not shying away from the fight. I'm just saying we might have to do a little sneaky stabby stab.
Okay. So I'm gonna move within range of my Hunter's Mark. Cast it. And then I'm gonna loose a longbow bolt at the scout that's closest.
Roll the bitch.
Alright. Why is he way up there and we're way down here? Why is there two of him?
Don't worry about that stuff up there.
Okay.
We're all
Oh,
here.
what the hell?
23. Good to hit.
Yeah, that is definitely good to hit.
For 4.
All right.
Okay, but I get to until the
Favorite
end of the
enemy.
spell, get to do an extra. Yeah, I get to do an extra D6 of damage. So there's 3. And let's see. What'd you say? Yeah, I got favored enemy, which I don't know if favored enemy does anything. Oh yeah, it's +2 extra. So
Two
now
down, yeah.
we're at
4.
9 damage. And is there anything else I've got on here? I think that's everything for now.
So that looks like a total of
9 damage.
9 damage. Good on you. Took out. You successfully knocked the bow. You brought it back, and it just went right through his skull. Oh, not knocked out. Killed.
Okay.
No, I was answering the question from earlier.
He's getting knocked out.
All right.
I believe as a bonus
Yeah,
action, you can move that. You can move that hunter's mark to someone else when your mark dies.
Yes, I can. We'll add it to. I guess. Did you remove the orc that I was aiming at? Because I don't see. Oh crap! Now I see where everybody is. I did not see where everybody was. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna. Can I actually do this though? Because I got to be within 90 feet of them.
You can try stealthing your way over there.
Okay.
That's 70 feet.
It's actually more like you have to travel like over 100 feet to get there. This is not the most
Yeah.
accurate map. I'm just trying to give you like an example of
okay.
where you're at right now.
I would have to travel 100 to get to him
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah. If you want to hit him with a bow, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to make that. So the 100's mark is probably just. Wait, can I move Hunter's Mark to say one of our people and keep it active that way?
They would have to. I suppose so. I mean, are you able to?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Interesting. That's a kind of creative way to keep it active.
I'd say so.
Hmm.
I mean, can you bring up the actual definition of can you bring up the actual Hunter's Mark thing?
Yeah, it's in the chat. Choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry until this spell ends. You deal an extra damage to it. It doesn't say anything about it. It just says mark a creature as my quarry.
What is the definition of a quarry?
Something
Enemy.
that you're hunting.
Yeah.
Quarry, yeah.
Something you intend to kill, but
that's I think that's where it lies. I think that's where that's where everything lies. You don't intend to kill your teammates.
Hmm.
Random question: what is the sun's level?
The what? Wait,
The
who's?
sun's level.
How high is
the
the sun?
Yeah,
Right?
we waited.
Is
We
it
waited like
clouded?
Oh, it's a clouded day today.
Okay. We're in the forest, right? There's obviously life here.
I mean, it's not like a forest. Like there's trees, but it's not like a forested area that you're in right now. I mean, how far does
It's 90 feet total.
I want to say you're fucked.
Yeah, okay. So it just dies.
Oh, you took out an archer. You took out a sick,
Okay.
dying archer.
Okay.
All right, so I think Mugger just put heroism on me.
Oh,
I think if I'm reading everything he just said in chat correctly.
yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah. So
Did we do initiative?
No, the initiative hasn't begun
No.
yet. It's
No,
up.
we
It's up there.
haven't
Right.
actually
It's up there for when you
engaged
guys
battle.
do engage battle.
yeah.
Right now, you guys are being sneaky beaky like.
Yeah. Everything to this will end. Creature is immune to the. Okay, so. Ability. So I get 5 extra. So I get 5 extra temporary hit points every turn. Okay, that's awesome, actually. I mean, I technically don't have those points yet, but. Alright.
All right. Well, in this case, I guess I'm going to work on stealthily moving closer to Orc Archer number 2 over here.
All right.
And then, let's see, move. And I'm just assuming this will be close enough for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if you're just trying to get in within range of being able to fire without any penalties, then yeah. But make a stealth check though. And tell me what he rolled. I'm trying to get some.
14.
Sneak. Okay,
14.
that works.
And the question is, if everybody is poisoned, would I be also rolling at advantage for stealth?
You wouldn't be rolling at advantage. They would have.
Disadvantage at.
Actually, no. That'd be way more complicated. So yeah, you would technically have advantage, but your 14 beats it already.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well, it's longbow. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, 8 plus 2, so 10.
8 plus 2, that's 10. You fucking killed it.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna continue moving. I'm gonna come over by this archer and grab my arrow. I gotta remember to keep up with my ammo. Okay.
And Panda says his battery's getting. I'm guessing the same. His battery's getting low. Oh,
Okay.
he's getting storms.
How low are we talking?
Well, I think it's the storms he's having problems with, actually.
Oh.
Okay. And then we're gonna aim for this archer as
Gotcha.
well. And let's see, let's pull up the map. Okay, seven to hit, but that's probably not gonna hit.
That will
Unless
not
it's
hit,
at
unfortunately.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically you would have advantage, especially since they don't know that you're there.
They're up, right? They're
Well, 7 for the second one.
It's not the luck is no longer on your side. The arrow zooms by this orc's head, and it sees you, and it says, "Run!" And orc is like, "Intruders, get them!"
All right.
Roll for initiative, y'all.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I should have had this music playing before when you were trying to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
It's not. Nice.
So I can't click on my character.
Did you
initiative.
resize your screen? Like, did you
Yes.
pull back?
You
Okay.
might have control over it either.
No, at the top right near the chat window, there's a little three down thing. Click on that once. It will close the chat, and then you click on it again and it'll reopen the chat, and you should be able to click on your character.
There is no 3 down thing.
Really? It's three.
What about-
It's 3 lines.
Yeah. What
3 straight
about
lines.
Nope, still did not work. I did get 16 and a 13.
Okay, so do you see where the chat is? Like the you got the chat bubble, the journal, you got a little info compendium, there's a jukebox and all that stuff on the chat window part on the right-hand side.
Yes, I can't click anything.
Okay, well maybe you need to reload the page, much as I hate to say it. Control R.
For now, I can just add him on there.
Yeah. Well, if he can't click on anything, then he won't be able to mess with his sheet.
True.
Well, he was able to roll. He just can't, for some reason, click on
Okay.
anything on the other part.
That's fine.
I had to reload my entire page.
All right.
Excuse me.
I believe that's everybody. Okay. Wait, I just realized we had a nat 1 and a nat 20 during this game, right?
Correct.
I got
Yeah.
a 20.
Cooking
Yes.
and 1 for stealth.
Okay, so Electrics,
The nat 20, yeah.
stealth. Okay. Still trying to keep track of that.
I rolled a 1 for cooking.
And cool and cooking. Okay. Is Unspec? Is it everything loaded?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Then switch this up here. And we'll fight.
Bring it.
Sorry, it's called backfire because this sneak attack definitely backfired.
Successful up to a point.
Let me just
We have 18 instead of 20.
I'm just gonna move these guys a bit closer so that you don't waste turns like getting to your enemy.
Yeah.
Whoa, I thrive on distance. Come on now.
All right, I'll move them all back an extra 10 feet. There.
That'll let me be back here.
Or yeah, I mean you can have different starting positions if you want. In which case
I'm an artillerist, man. I'm not a melee combatant.
Well, Tormund's got the first go here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna aim back at Archer again. Tormund 8 orcs.
Be more specific, Mugger.
Okay, 18 to kill or 18 to hit.
Dave kill.
18 to kill. I like it. Hell yeah.
Right.
I'm Dave.
But yeah, that's
okay,
gonna hit.
So it's 9 damage total.
You've successfully killed all the archers.
All
Oh,
right.
full orcs. There we go.
All right, and then I'm going to move a little bit closer to our buddies here.
On top of the orc, he just slid out of the way.
Well, I had to move him there so I could like put the X on him because he was too far off the screen.
Yeah.
So Tormund's done his job. Dave the Barbarian is next.
I am Dave. And Dave goes into rage mode. And smashes with his great axe.
Which one? At this point, I guess it really doesn't matter. Roll to hit that bitch.
Give me 1 second.
Braden's thinking himself, note to self, go attack this area.
That'll hit.
Not this area.
Give me 1 second. I gotta remember what rage does again. What it adds to it.
Time to take your pill.
Yep.
Indeed it is.
I actually took my pills earlier today, so I have to wait like another hour. So we're good.
6 slashing. So 8 damage.
8 damage. Yep.
You give him a good old cleavy cleave down the center of his chest, but he still stands. And he retches up a bit of vomit as he's doing it. Because, poison and all. Is that all you got for the day?
He uses his bonus, he uses his move, and he uses his attack.
Alright.
I'm Dave.
Now it's all 18 of these orcs' turn, and boy. So the way they're gonna roll. And that's a bit overkill for them, so let me just get the marker. Actually, I think this one could have also reached Eldrix too.
Am
This
I
one
still
would
stealth?
probably go over here. No, you are no longer stealth. Everyone can see you.
Damn.
However, if what was it, the swashbuckler thing? Don't forget your feats or whatever as a swashbuckler.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. They would still go. They would still go towards Dave. They would go towards the nearest person that they could. So that's 7 attacks that are going towards Dave.
What kind of attacks?
All short swords. No. Sorry, orcs don't usually use fucking short swords. We'll say hand axes.
So slashing.
Yeah, it would be slashing.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure.
All right. And what's your AC again?
1-3.
1-3. Okay. All right. 3 of these hits are going to miss. 4 of them will. The rest of the 7. 4 of them will connect. Plus that. You take a total of 18 damage from 4 hand axes connecting with your body.
Divide that by 2.
Oh.
So only 9.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's right. Rage does that. All right. Following up, 2 attacks going towards Captain Braden.
Okay.
What's your AC, Braden?
14.
14. 1 of them will hit you.
Okay.
And doing a total of 4 damage to you. And 2 attacks going towards Elatrix. What's your AC?
13.
1 of them crits on you. So that's max damage there. So then it's just 1 more roll. 6. You take a total of 10 damage.
Oof.
All right.
Actually, I gotta change that.
To what?
Well, no, I technically haven't gotten those temporary hit points yet. I just moved that. Till my turn starts, I don't have those.
Oh, okay.
I was minusing the damage from that, but I don't have it yet. I just have it there to remind myself.
So with that out of the way, Elatrix, how do you counter these orcs?
The one to my left, is that the one that hit me?
Both of them hit you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for the one on the left.
Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. No, they both attacked you, but one of them hit you. The one on the left did crit you. So yeah.
Okay, that's the one I want to hit.
All right.
With my rape. Maybe.
And that's without all your modifiers, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Would that be my D8?
Rapier is a D8, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we were gonna help you set up everything to do it automatically, but then you got busy with Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So that's
that has my +5 on it.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's plus 5 damage.
No, +5 to hit.
Plus
So
5 to
total 13 to hit.
Okay, that'll definitely hit. So it's
Okay.
unfortunately 1 plus your dex.
Oh, we forgot to. Oh, well.
My dex. Okay.
Yeah. Or actually, wait. Do you get the sneak attack or from Swashbuckler?
If there's nothing within 5 feet of her,
Oh, okay.
her enemy.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Oh, I disregard that. I just clicked it. Okay, then yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, so it's 1 plus your dex, which is 3. So that's 4 damage.
Hey, baby damage.
You gonna do anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna fall back like a little bit,
All right.
just so they have to really want it if they want to hit me.
All right.
The next up is Captain
Which one?
Braden.
Which one of these guys hit me?
The one on the right.
One of the. Okay, so I'm going to hit him. Critted him.
Damn, boy.
Woohoo! Nat 20 right there.
And let's see.
Log
here.
that.
Yep, I'm logging it right now.
The hell's with me and critting people? Do I have to do all the math, or is he just dead?
He's fucking dead.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Describe that death.
Yeah, you can describe it.
Well, it's basically Brayden has one first move. It's always just a quick jab and pull back. That's his, that's his go-to attack, and apparently it's extremely successful.
All right.
On the pullback, you should pull out the guy's heart.
Would you like to choose to pull back?
All right. So is that everything for your turn?
No. With I also move back.
Okay.
Here.
All right. With that move back, I have to pause the game. Unfortunately, my son just woke up. It'll take like 10, 15 minutes to feed him, and then we can finish the fight. Okay.
Okay.
So another break, everyone.
Something more pleasant.
Oh.
Okay.
So I can take 2 more of those attacks, and I think I can kill 2 of the guys.
I'm coming to help you as soon as my turn comes up. So
Oh yeah, I
Don't worry.
Okay,
I
question.
would have moved
misplayed. I should've
forward,
used a
but-
versatile strike, and I would have been good, but I didn't. So I made a mistake.
Question. So I've got basically 2 attacks that I can use. Because I've got a two-handed. Can I attack 2 different targets as part of that? So like right hand attack one target, left hand attack a different target?
I think you need the 2-handed feat.
I have to look that. I know in 3.5 you couldn't do it. The attacks had to be on the same target, but I don't know what 5e is because they changed a bunch of weird shit. So let me look that up real quick.
Okay. I was gonna say I know Panda is gonna. You can target different targets.
You can't. Okay. Good.
So unless
that was stupidly.
and I have two weapon fighting as a class.
I think that was the requirement for 3.5 too, so you should be good there then.
When you engage, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Okay,
so.
good. Yeah, that was a huge weakness in 3.5. You had to if you had to do multiple attacks on one person, like a full attack run, you had to do one target until they died, which was so dumb.
I think it was like the second or third version of the feat because there was multiple 2-weapon fighting feats, and you had to keep going up it. And I think when you got to the second or third one, you were allowed to target another person. But it's been a while since I have the book laying around here somewhere. I can look at it, but it's been a while.
Just so you guys know, I'm moving here, and then I'm thunder waving, which is gonna knock everyone down, or anyone who fails a save is gonna knock them back 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'm basically gonna turn into a Novasork.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep charging the largest groups and knock them back.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
why I
you were-
didn't move forward. Not because you were going to do that, because I would draw everybody to me. It would just kind of.
Well, the problem is, though, is you guys keep falling back. I'm a goddamn clothy, okay? I need you guys to create a front line so I can work from that.
Well, I mean, I do have 7 guys tied up at the moment.
Well, okay, you ran out into the wilderness without us. That's different, man. If you would have hung out with us, I was about to drop like a grease spell, like right here in front of us, so that they would have to walk into it and then potentially fall down, and then you could just coup de grace them all day.
You're asking a raging
I'm
mummy
just saying, man.
just
I'm
strategy.
I'm trying to do battlefield control, and you're like, I'm going in. And it was like, okay, well, I got nothing. I got nothing that won't hit him.
I mean, as Tristan does say, I was told to kill.
No, you're a barbarian. I expect, you're bloodthirsty. I'm not saying it's you're playing your character fine. I'm just saying, like, it's hard for me as I'm trying to be like a battlefield tactician as like what my class is supposed to be. And you're like, I'm in. I got most of the targets around me. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I can probably make you fall too, but they all
if you
might fall.
want to.
Well,
they're going to succeed and they're going to fail, or if you're going to fail and they all succeed, and then they get coup de grace on you. And I don't want to be the one that kills your character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Brayden's go-to move is stab, jump back, and it's just It
Yeah,
seems
but
to
the
be
last
effective.
2 fights you did that, you stabbed, jumped back, and I ended up going into melee with someone who is a fighter, and I am a clothy.
Well, that's why
the problem here.
That's why I shifted the way I backed up this time. Let me shift it again. Here, there. I've shifted it where I'm standing like this, so
Well,
they're still
okay.
going to come after me.
This fight's gonna be
jumped.
unique because I normally won't do this, but I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna Thunder Nova or Thunder Wave.
But yeah, this time I shifted so that they should still come after me. But yeah, my
Yeah, as
my
long as they go for you, we should be good. I need them to be all within 15 feet. So, actually, it's gonna be like so. It's
well, I
here,
mean, it's
here, and then here, and then yeah. So this guy, and this guy are all gonna get hit.
Yeah.
It's the best I can do because that's what I have spells available.
Yeah. Well, you should be able to knock them back.
It should all knock them back 10 feet, and in theory, as long as I know 5E's attack of opportunity, if they get knocked back, you get attack of opportunities if you're engaged with them.
Yeah.
Except for I think Hunts won't because he's engaged on like what's it? 7 fronts.
Seven of them. God, I was like, ooh, that's ooh.
It's all around me. 15 feet around me.
Yep.
It's a 15-foot cube originating from me. It's 2d8 thunder damage, and they're knocked back 10 feet.
Yeah.
But what I'm hoping is
only
that this
9.
guy gets knocked into this guy, and then maybe this guy, so they all kind of like tumble together.
And
I don't know how those rules
you can
work.
kill that guy.
Yeah, because that one guy should be at 1 HP.
So
I think
you
they
can't have
9.
more than one medium character within a single square, right? So this guy would get knocked into this one, so they potentially get fumbled, or I don't know how that works, but my character is basically entirely built around knockback because I expected us to be fighting on ships a lot, so I would have knocked them into the ocean to buy us time.
Yeah, which is a great build, and my guy's built on the idea of popping in, stabbing, backing away, and having stuff between me and them and you and them because we're on a ship. So
I think these orcs have 10 health.
9.
It's
9.
9.
9 killed the
archers.
one.
Okay.
Oh, if I used my versatile, I would have killed that other one. Oh.
Yeah,
well.
you hit with for 8, so that one has 1 HP left. Which is why I didn't do the math on mine, on my crit, because I'm like, yeah, he's dead. Like I just blew his chest out. I didn't sneak attack him like I did Ludwig, but still, I critted him. Which depends on how these 3 orcs up here move. I might be able to crit attack or sneak attack this guy. It completely depends on how they move. The storm doesn't sound that bad over it, Silo.
No, not yet.
I'm about to check the map again. See.
Last I saw was around 12:30, so here in about 15 minutes we'll get the worst of it.
It's already passing over. It's already
passed
passed
it
over
already.
Us. Oh. Yeah, it's already passed over us.
Thank you, Futurecast.
Yeah. And it's gone.
Accurate.
Yeah, it's basically unless it wraps, it's gone. Which means I tranked my dog for nothing, but I only gave him half his dose because I was kind of expecting this.
You were half expecting it. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I was expecting the storm to pass because I can't really hear it because the headset. But so
by the way, Panda, how's your battery life going?
I might turn his computer off while we're waiting, and just talking on his phone.
No, it's coming.
Discord chat.
35%.
Ooh.
That's fine.
We're good. No, that's
35,
2/3.
Oh, it wasn't your battery. The storm was what
2/3 of the
You
battery.
got the 2 IT guys like, nah, you're fine.
That's at least an hour and a half, I think, left. So
yeah.
It wasn't the battery. Uh-oh.
I think he has a storm over him like we do.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured this would be our last big thing of the night.
Yeah, and then we're heading. I think next next session we should head to the center.
Oh my god, I just found the best primal path for my guy.
No.
Frozen Fury. Once you choose at the 3rd level, the very air around you freezes when you enter a rage. All creatures within 5 feet of you at the end of your turn take 1/6 points of cold damage. Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
No. Doing good.
Yeah,
Good.
we survived.
Nipples are
Congrats
very
to the
important.
plastic surgery.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. It's a baby, you monster.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, unless the vote majorly changes in the next 11 hours, looks like I'm doing Stardew on Monday.
Ew. Stop it.
You know, if nobody who voted shows up, you can do whatever you want.
That's true.
True.
I do it all the time.
Just to let you know.
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
You throw a post. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep.
It's Mugger's turn. So, Panda, go up. Shoot the one that Dave hit and command my steel defender to help Dave. Okay. So he's gonna attack this one here. With a recurve bow, and then he's sending his steel defender up. Yeah, he's attacking this one, the one that Dave hit.
Yeah, so the... Okay. That one's dead.
And the steel defender is moving up to assist Dave, so it's
As the arrow vanishes.
yeah, good. Yep. That's fine. Yep. Okay. So I'm moving here and then here. So I think it's here, right? All right, I'm doing Thunder Wave.
If you lost Panda.
So everyone within 15 feet of me, so that's him. Wait, no, it's here. Okay.
Oh.
Probably this guy. Or this guy. One of those two.
He closed the tab.
Panda, do you want me to roll for you? Whichever happens, if he gets in here or... Okay, good. Yep.
Oof.
Okay, I'm doing Thunder Wave. I posted the spell there. Anything within 15 feet of me, so it's gonna be this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And this guy, technically. So there's 4 targets here. So it's this one,
You got 5
this
targets.
one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, 5. Yeah, there we
There we
okay,
go.
so technically from me to him it's 15 feet. So this guy, yeah, 15-foot cube.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't hit any one of my team members.
Just outside of...
Yeah, dude, seriously, grazing the yeah. And I can do it 3 more
I'm gonna
times.
feel
I'm ready.
the
Let's
wave,
go.
I'm not gonna be hit by it. I'm like,
It's good that you moved because you were the only one that's actually gonna get hit by it.
I
So-
probably could have used my athletics to jump out of the way or something.
Maybe.
Or acrobatics.
So it's a Constitution saving throw against 13. Yep.
No.
I do have to roll 2d8 in order to show the damage. So. Oh, it's only 5. Ugh. They have to be at 13.
And then aren't they at disadvantage from the poison? Is what Hannah just said in the chat.
Like, which one saved? Okay, because I'm banking on the concept that these guys are all going to run into their friends. So, like, this one here is going to run to his friend here, and this one, well, I guess he's going to run to our defender, but the ones who
That wasn't the original
saved
plan.
will take, it's 5 damage divided by 2, so if you want to roll down, it's 2 damage. The ones who didn't save take 5 damage and are knocked back 10 feet. I don't know how you want to do attack of opportunities either. So, well, I guess really the only ones
that one
would be
doesn't
affected.
get you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That
No, not
it's
me.
dead.
I'm talking about the friendly units around me. Okay. I'm still.
You would,
I'm
you
still
would have to
figuring out
have
what that is.
somebody ready for it so that if it like they came by, you could. That would be one hell of a reaction combo.
Okay.
So, if Kund uses Thunder Wave and Orc number
man.
5 passes by
It's
me,
my action, so. I'll take it. That's fine.
we'll take it.
Wouldn't
Because they-
wouldn't the weakened one be the one in front, and the one that was pushed into it get pushed backwards?
He
I mean,
has
logically-
1 damage to him. The other ones took the full damage. So. Yeah. So this one took the full damage. Yeah. So 10 feet to anyone who failed. So this one succeeded. Everyone else got pushed back 10 feet.
No, but I'm
Or-
just
and
talking about the
then-
one that got pushed into. The
Yeah,
one that was being moved would stay, and the one that got hit would be moved back.
No.
Unless
That's the one
the
that
guy
was
threw
hit
him
by the
backwards.
spell would be moved back. So he didn't have a spot, so he got pushed back to the closest location.
Okay, I was just thinking like real life like logic, but I guess okay.
No, hold on. I have my gun turret's up. I had that up before we started.
Yep, he did. As soon
So-
as he saw me pull out the bow, he pulled out the gun turret.
Yep. Oh, we'll say turret's like here before I moved, but it's got 120 range, so. Okay. Kund, Dwarvian. Okay, so it's like right here. I'm gonna attack this one here. Just 15 hit. Okay. 3 damage. Booyah.
Basically, they're all poisoned. Would they have disadvantage to saving throws?
I'll turn into a Nova Circle if I have to. I'll fucking Thunder Wave the world. Especially Constitution against orcs. Unfortunately, this is not something I would choose against them because orcs are quite constitutionist. I don't know what the proper term is.
Constitutionalized.
They're but it's what I got. All right, it's what I got.
By the power of their democracy,
Exactly.
they will take you over.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm done.
WTF? I am Dave.
She was our passenger. I would have let her back on the ship if that's how she got here. As long as she's still paying, she can still be a passenger on the ship. So I do need to talk to her about how much she was paying. They're asking in your chat if your mic's muted again.
Hi, everyone. Not repeating myself. You all heard what happened. Okay. Yeah, the odds of any of them surviving this is basically non-existent, so I'm not even gonna make them roll a dex save. I'm just gonna roll the damage and see what happens. So she's gonna cast Lightning Bolt, which is 8d6.
I thought she was a frost wizard.
She had other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, yes, she did.
Dead. Dead.
Yeah.
Dead. And dead. For the sake of remembrance, I'll just remember that she's before Torment. She's very last in line before Torment. She gives, and you know, she steps in the battle. She casts Lightning Bolt, fucking up these 4 orcs.
There's one more up there.
And next up is gonna be, well, actually no, technically it would be this orc too, because he was sharing a space with the other one. So 5 orcs dead. So next up is Torment. What are you gonna do?
Alright. Tormund's gonna let out a big old battle cry, just Alright. He's while he's moving, he's grabbing out his 2 rapiers. He's gonna position himself. I'm gonna go right here. And he's just gonna double rapier attack this guy. Tormund kill orc.
Hit and hit. Your first hit kills.
I was gonna say, it's just nice little slash up, plus, you know, extra damage to that, but that's fine.
Alright, so you're able to quickly stab it through the heart, and just for good measure, you just kind of slit its throat just for the fun of it. Next up, is that your full turn?
Let's see. Use bonus action, move, and attack. We're good.
Dave.
I am Dave.
That'll more than hit.
7 damage.
More than hits, not enough to truly kill.
So sad. I am Dave.
So, This orc is going. Now it's the orc's turn.
He uses his bonus action to leave rage.
Didn't know you could do that. All right.
Yeah, I can use my bonus action to enter and leave.
All right. Gotcha. All right. So the orc by you is going to launch a strike. That is a nat 20 to hit.
Ooh.
Well,
That is a full. That's 14 damage. That was just laid on you.
7.
It's still
Half.
slice, right?
Yep,
It's half.
half.
So it's only 7.
You're not raging anymore though.
Good
That's
point.
Also true.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just exited rage. Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay.
All good.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
This orc is gonna come up to Kund.
Bring it.
What's your AC, Kund?
16.
Gonna totally bomb that one.
Good,
This-
because I shield ready.
This one will come up to Brayden. The 16 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, he'll launch an attack on you, dealing a grand total of 6 damage.
All right. Oops, wrong thing.
Going up to Tormund here, he's gonna launch an attack. AC Tormund,
13.
that will hit, dealing a grand total of 5 damage. This one's gonna run up to Shava. And definitely missed that one. Elatrix.
all right. Let's see.
You got this one that's the closest to you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that one.
These two.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that's to my right next to Torment here. Boop. Gonna use the rate.
That'll certainly hit.
Sweet. So I clicked the piercing, so I'm gonna see if it works. Nope. Cool.
Technically, I mean, hit. All right.
I mean,
It is a
it's
D8. It is a D8, but that's a grand total of 4 damage done.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Sonya, after the session, stay in so we can mess with your character sheet a little bit.
Okay.
'Cause I think you nat 20 there, but it didn't register it.
How so?
Well,
No, I'm rereading that. Never mind. But
Yeah.
still, something's messed up with the way that's rolling.
All right. Next up is Brayden.
Well, this guy just attacked me, so I'm gonna attack him back. And not hit him.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Oh. Well then, I am going to back away.
All right. Mugger. Mugger moves up to the orc.
Yep, he's up next to me. His defender's still here.
His mate, he tries to make a strike with his mace, but unfortunately bombs it horribly. Makes another strike with a hand axe.
Oh, you dual wielding?
All right.
Both okay.
He doesn't get modifiers, but it doesn't matter. It still hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it works.
and deals a total of 3 slashing damage. Connecting with that orc. I believe that takes up all of it. I believe that takes up everything he can do. Because the Steel Defender is bonus action thing, right?
Yeah, it's up here.
Trying to hit my brother.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking respect right there.
There's too much. If you could understand, if you knew how to speak orc, he might be intimidated.
Well, he's gonna be in a second.
I look at him. He says, "Fuck you for attacking his brother."
Nice. All right, Kund, what you got?
So you never told me what the activation action was for that flaming sword.
Trying
Is it
really hard. I'm trying really hard to make it not be flame on.
Is it
Flame on! Please, flame on.
That was the command for my first ever
Burning
character's flaming sword.
Well,
Ultra Pyro!
we'll say. I mean, do you want it to be flame on?
I'm cool with whatever as long as it's a free action. I don't care what the hell I have to say to do it.
The command.
Put it
All
that
right.
way.
The command is flame on.
All right, flame on.
Flame on, bitches.
Say with passion!
Flame on.
There we go.
Better? Okay. And it's a dexterity attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't actually have that one set up, so.
Yeah, I believe it's 3. I believe it's just an attack roll plus your dex, and I believe Flame Blade is 3d6.
Damn, that's a nice blade.
I remember studying it for a long time, trying to find a way to make like a Flame Blade fighter.
Does 22 hit?
Oh yeah.
All right.
So
It's
close.
3d6, you said?
Yep.
1-1-1.
12.
Nope.
You set that motherfucker ablaze so hard that he burns the ashes right before you.
Beautiful. Alright, as my bonus action, I'm going to have my turret, which should be within range of... let's say this fool here.
All right.
So this guy here. Thank you. Okay. 24?
Yeah.
14?
You see the force of the force cannon splits him in half. Like the top half and the bottom half, and he's just 2 halves on the ground.
I let out a menacing cackle.
Very impressive cackle. Alright, so Shava, it's now Shava's turn. She is going to use just Frostbite, hit this orc. Is that a guaranteed hit, or is that a... and she's gonna cast it as a 11th level spell. But that is a con save that he's gotta make, which I'm just gonna roll the damage because there's a very good chance he's gonna die anyway. Yeah, he's dead no matter what.
Can you guys believe those who were born the year 2000 are now 20 years old?
Yes, because it's 2020.
Yeah, but still, when you think about it, it makes you feel a little old, doesn't it, Silo?
Me? I'm already old. Screw you guys.
Same.
How old are you?
Damn, actually.
I'm
So-
probably the oldest person here.
But how old are you?
I'm young at heart.
He's
Are you
36.
older than 31?
Yes.
I
Okay.
just said his age.
No,
What'd you
you're
say?
wrong there.
You're still wrong.
Oh, I thought it was right.
Yeah, he's...
Because
2 years
coffee's
older
fine.
than
I'm slightly older than Butchers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's old as fuck,
Oh,
though.
right. You and yep.
I'm by like a month.
All right.
I'll
Well,
be 31 in August.
I turned 29 in 9 days.
Yay! Happy birthday, Big Man.
Thank you. All
Already
right,
in a month and a half.
Tormund, you're next.
Alright, well. Apparently there's not much left on the battlefield for Tormund.
Finish them.
But it matters not. Alright, so Tormund's gonna come over here. He's gonna yell menacingly.
Menacingly.
Kids don't drink. It's bad for you. I'm
Drink
gonna
what?
yell at
It really is. You can tear your stomach.
this one.
Take Huntz's word on that one, Dave the Barbarian.
Yep.
Okay.
Your left
So
one
the
will
first
fit.
one would miss, but the second one's gonna hit. And then that's gonna be 8 plus 2 plus extra because he's damaged, but I'm pretty sure that'll kill him. So.
Yeah, he's already more than dead.
Yeah, it would have been an extra 1d8 on top of that.
All right. Last up is Dave the Barbarian. There's literally one orc left on screen, or alive. That is.
Dave blinks again, goes, I am Dave, and slashes with both his great axe and a hand axe.
Let's see what happens.
Battle Axe is gonna hit.
So that's 5. Oh, it's only 3. It's only 3. Never mind.
Just enough to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Your battle,
That'd be really close.
your battle axe decapitates him,
Oh.
I am Dave.
and that is a that is another victory for the wily siren.
Hell yeah. We should be known as the Wily Sirens.
Yep, the crew of the Wily Siren. All right.
I'm with it.
Yep. Okay.
So
Dave cast healing word on Elatrix.
Bless.
I was not knocked out, nor was I almost killed.
For the first time
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I still do
I
not
did
approve
only
of your
land-
cowardly tactics in attacking and running away.
I still only landed 1 hit, so that's a total of 4 hits in 3 combat.
I'm wearing
Ooh,
studded leather.
I
and
got
dove
max-
into
I got
combat,
max 20
and you're
well,
supposed to
max-
be our
Max
captain.
on the heal.
A max 4.
um,
A
Yep.
nat 4.
Wait, if we're ever gonna do a rest, I need to know this because I can give you more HP.
Dave is still gonna do it because he's the doctor. It's just his natural ability to do that.
Shava steps down and says, "That was very impressive what you did with the poisoning. They were absolutely no challenge after that."
Even less so when you joined us.
Why do you keep showing up?
Well, I had plans to come here and help both towns with the orc problem. I honestly didn't even know you'd be here.
But why do you only join after we are already in combat?
Again, I wanted to see how everything started before I could line up a good shot.
So you waited 4 hours along with us in order to join combat?
I wanted to observe how it happened. I didn't know what kind of poison you had, if you were going to kill them right off the bat or not.
If you want to help us, you should probably let us know ahead of time so we can plan accordingly.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That was a bit abrupt, but
How much XP do we get from that?
No, she needed an abrupt answer. She keeps showing
No,
up
I'm-
randomly, fucking up my plans. So she needs to answer to the questions.
Not disagreeing.
Are there any other questions to answer?
I am Dave.
How do you keep getting to these locations in which we are already at without any obvious transportation? We are taking the fastest routes. How are you beating us?
She raises her hands and she waves them. She waves her hands around herself and she begins to fly.
What?
A tricksy one. Captain,
Okay.
I know
what do you make of this?
I know very powerful magics.
I'd say that she's a very powerful ally.
Ally,
So-
you say? What?
Ally, but for now, yes, and we could definitely use your help. Though planning together for these attacks would be much better than being surprised.
I agree on this.
All right, like we can plan on these attacks better. Did you happen to do any? Were you able to do any more surveying on the other surrounding orcs nearby?
No, but we would love your information on that circumstance if you have some.
There are two other camps, roughly the same size as this one.
How much XP did we get?
Oh,
Hold on. That's
If I know how much XP we got, I can put my vote in what we do next.
but we okay.
Well,
how much?
we'll definitely need a rest before we take on these other two camps.
You guys, you're level 4 now.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much
So
XP though?
2,700.
20 what? Say that again.
How much
Level
XP?
4 is 2,700. So.
Yes. Call it 2,700 for that.
2701.
Why an extra?
To make sure that we got the experience.
You did get the experience. You're level 4 now.
All right, I'm okay.
And for those of you that are leveling up too, I'm throwing in like a new way of I don't know if you're going for the default method of increasing HP, but I came up with a new, more fun method if you want to rely on the RNG gods. You can roll for HP, but if you roll a 1 or a 2, you get to roll again and add the number you previously got to the new number. So you have a potential to get even more HP if you max it out, but there's still a chance that you might get less.
Wow, that's okay.
So
So Panda and I will collect the gear that no one else wants.
well, no, I'm already collecting arrows, and
You can have the arrows. We want the armor and the weapons.
Yeah, but Panda has to go because
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured this would be the end of it here.
No, Panda and I are in cahoots. So Panda, if he wants the gear, then we collect the gear.
no,
You
no,
didn't know that.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
reach down and touch my kin compass or whatever, my kin stone, and see if it's still warm.
It is still warm, yes.
Okay.
Kadash, I'm sending you something. It's my primordial path.
Okay. Gotcha. And by the way, Tormund, you loot. There's a total of 60 arrows that you can loot.
How many?
60.
Let me see how much space I have. Where does that put me at? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take him.
So you literally want to loot all armor and
Yep.
weapons.
Everything.
All right. I mean, these are
You
mostly.
can send us a message later if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
But is there anything else anyone wants to quickly finish up before we end the session here?
I don't think we just. I think we're pretty good.
All right.
I am
Gonna-
Dave.
I think we're
All
just
right.
gonna rest here in the camp, or maybe leave the camp and rest. We'll
All
play it
right.
Safer.
Gotcha. Then we're gonna call this an episode of Adventures of the Ark, and
And Nat 20 a pan flute.
I was gonna say,
Are we gonna take a
Dormant
short
goes
rest
off
or a
and
long
like,
rest?
kind of hums to
Hold
himself
on.
and starts.
Are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
find out in the next episode of Adventures of the Ark. Thank you all so much for watching. You all know our names. Everyone's information is in the doobly-doo below, and we'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.